morning, good people. I'm Father Cyrus. I live here at Our Lady of the Angels Friary in Colorado Springs. I've been a priest for 55 years and a Capuchin for 61 years. There are two friars who are well known for their long hours at the confessional. They're saints now. One of them is well known, Padre Pio. The other is not so well known, Father Leopold. You see his picture over my shoulder. Leopold was a frail and sickly child. He was bent over and walked like an old man. He also suffered from stuttering. As an adult, he continued to suffer from stuttering, but he was less than 4.5 feet tall. He also suffered from arthritis, from asthma, from poor eyesight. He was almost blind. But nonetheless, he spent 40 years as a confessor in a small room right outside the friary. It was a windowless room, so it was stifling hot in summer and freezing cold in winter. In the room was only a wooden chair, unpadded, a prie-dieu with a drape, and women would go to confession behind the drape. Men would kneel face to face with Padre Leopold and confess. For 40 years, this old, bearded priest would hear confessions. And one of the people he heard was a young priest who later became John Paul I, just as his compatriot 20 years later heard the confession of a seminarian, Padre Pio now, who became John Paul II. When people accused Leopold of being too lenient toward his penitents, he said, "If that's the case and the Lord accuses me of being too lenient, I will simply say he gave me the example." Leopold suffered from cancer of the esophagus later on in life and died on July 30th, 1942. He was canonized in 1983 by Pope John Paul II, who also canonized his compatriot, his Capuchin brother, Padre Pio, in 2002. God bless you. Let us stay together in prayer. We count on your prayers and we can continue to promise you ours.